Hey, what's up everybody, this is TheDoze. This is my PS3 and that is the yellow light of death. I just got it last night. This is a 20 gig version. I've had it since December of 06 when it first came out. It is December of 09 now. 3 years, not a single problem with it. All I've done to it is upgrade the hard drive to an 80 gig. And now I've got this problem, which I'm going to fix. Alright, everything you're going to need a heat gun, thermal compound, and of course some screwdrivers and Torx bits. PlayStation's ready to go. It's never been apart. The warranty sticker is still on it. The only thing I've done is upgrade the hard drive, like I said. And I will be following DJ Wetzel, your video. Alright, the hard drive is now out. Next step, take that off, take the screw under it, and the whole top will slide off. And once you take that screw out from underneath your warranty sticker, the whole top slides and comes straight off. And that's what you got next. Alright, all the screws that come out of the top are real long, except one. This short little screw goes in this top corner hole. The rest of the holes are for the long screws. Alright, the top is off. The next step is to take out the Blu-ray disc player. The Blu-ray drive has been removed. The next step is the power supply. These 4 screws go into these 4 holes. There's a total of 6 screws that came out of the power supply right there. One of them has a washer on it. And that one is the ground screw, which is connected to the yellow wire right there. Alright, the power supply is off. The next step is the front circuit board is for your power and your eject button. There's these 4 longer screws that came out of these 4 holes, 2 on each side. And that'll remove this board and the holder that it's on. Next step is to take out a total of 8 screws on the board. They're all marked with an arrow which screw to take out. 5 of them are that size. There's 2 that are really small, which go right here and here. And then this one back in the corner by the power cords is a longer one. And that's all of them for the board. Alright, the next step, the bottom comes off and exposes the fan and everything, and as you can tell, I said I haven't had this thing apart ever. I've had it for 3 years, so there is tons of dust in it. I'm surprised the damn thing didn't burst into flames. Next, the back plate comes off, and as you can see, even more dust in there. Next part, take the fan out. So it's 3 tiny screws go in there, there, and there. And the wire connects right there. Blow out all your dust. And the next step is to remove the battery, which I just did. It goes right here. There's just one connection. And then the next step is the hard drive bay over here. 2 screws. Those 2 teeny tiny screws are what came out of the hard drive bay. Alright, the next step is taking off these top 2 covers. There's 4 screws. They go here and here, and they cover the 2 heat sinks. Alright, I'm just taking the heat sink off. And as you can tell, all the thermal compound that was on there is pretty much baked off. So it looks like that is the problem. Alright, I've taken both covers off, and there's the board. And it definitely needs more compound. Alright, I've just finished using the heat gun on the GPU and the CPU. for about 2 minutes. I'm letting it cool down for 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'll put the thermal compound on and put it all back together and hope for the best. Alright, I let it cool down, and I've just put on the thermal compound, which I used Arctic Silver 5 and just rubbed it on my Marriott credit card. And now I'm going to put it all back together, see how it goes. Putting it back together, I also put thermal compound on the bottom of the heat sink to match up. When you take it apart and when you're putting it back together, when you take the cover off, right at the bottom here is this little bracket that'll probably fall out when you take it out. It just slides in like so, and the screw that holds the case on screws into that, so don't lose that piece. Okay, I got it all back together. I've just plugged it in, and let's see if it works. Pretty nervous. Red light's on. Here we go. Oh, look at that. There's a blue light. Yeah, buddy. It is working. So, there you have it. It can be fixed without sending it to Sony and having them take your hard drive and sending you one back and losing all your shit. So there you go. As you can see, everything is working. I had Modern Warfare 2 in the Blu-ray player. It still reads up just fine. And I am TheDoze, so come and hit me up if you want to play.